Today is a special day in Chinese culture. It's the second day of the second month in the lunar calendar. We call these days as the Dragon Head Rising days. So we have like a tradition that the male need to get a haircut so that they can gain the good luck and unlimited energies in these new years. So although I don't really want to get a haircut because I really want to stay the hair long to make long hairstyles, but I still went to get it for the traditions. At the same time, I'm just curious about what is affecting our different hair types. Like my hair type is a little bit curly and black, but you can see a little bit brown under the shining sunshine. But different from me, my roommate is come from the American. His hair is curly and brown. So what is affecting this? I think the secret of the different hair type is hiding in the micro world of the hairs. So let's first see what the micro world of the hairs now. After watching that videos, we can easily know the basic architecture of the hairs, and also from this picture, we can directly know each hair stand is a tri-layer bioengineered marble, which are cuticle, cortex, and medulla. And then I'm going to use a quite new way to show that more specific and more directly and interesting way to show the biology knowledge of the curliness of what leads to the hair curly. And I'm going to using the MC, which is the Minecraft game, to show you. Now let's get into the Minecraft world with me. So welcome to the Minecraft world. About hair, we all know it is consists of the proteins. So that there must be one kind of the protein that lead the hair to be curly. So that is the keratins. Is one of the most important protein that depends on the shape of the hairs. So you can see what behind me. I just built a model of the keratins, and the keratins is alpha helix, and it's acts like a molecular springs. With this structure, it can have much more stronger and sustainable. And also, this protein is mainly consist of the cysteines, and that kind of the amino acid abound with the sulfate bonds. In here, I'm using the yellow glasses to represent the sulfate bond, and like the other, like the red and the white one things to represent a different polypeptides. And here you can see directly the left side one shows the structure of the straight hand, the right one showcase the curly one. So what leads to it become to the straight or the curly? We can see the straight one, they have the symmetrical bonds. It's just like evenly compressed springs. So it will shows the hairs to be restrained. And look at the right one side, it has the asymmetric bonds that you can see under the places have many disulfide bonds, and when it goes to the upper place, it's become loose and have the less and less the disulfide bonds, which makes the tension in the lower place is much more stronger than the upper place, which just like a one-side tension created curves, so that lead the protein and then lead the hairs to be naturally curly. So that is the main reason why the hairs become curly. From more micro things like to the DNA things, we need to went back to our the textbooks to see what we've learned in our textbook. And as we all know that different characteristics are controlled by different genes, And the process are the DNA transcription into the different mRNA and the ribosome um, to combine the mRNA to do the translation and to produce the polypeptide, and polypeptide then to have different structure that become different proteins, so showing the different characteristics. The genetics coordinates have the same ways, and it's controlled by the KRT71 genes on the chromosomes 17 controls, which are when the gene is actively, and then it will lead to more asymmetric disulfide bonds, and then leads to the natural curlies. And also there is an interesting thing is that the scientists first found the reason of the curly hair is from the sheep's hairs, because they found the sheep's curly wool genes shares homology with the human hair curls, and they write it into the 2016 Nature Genetics Review. And our hair is not only for the good lookings, and through the evolution perspective, it has its own function. Like we can see the evolution advantages of curlies. Mm, The people who live in the heated area or frozen area, they both have the curly hairs, but their function and their types are different. Like in the heated areas, their curly hair is in the helix structure, which is enhance airflow so that they can make their hair coolings to help them to better adjust their self into the heated area. And also in the frozen area, their hair's curly roll is much more bigger, and those kind of the voluminous curls trap the heat to help them keep warmth. And also, I found a very funny analogies between the hairs and the Italian noodles. And it also shows directly the shape of the curly hair and the straight hair. And then let's talk about the color of the hair. I promise you must be curious about why Prince Harry has the red hair, and why in the whole royal family only he had the red hat. Of course, the color of the hair also controlled by the genes. And the gene of the MC1R is control the color of the hair, and is act as the CEO of this pigment factory. The normal MC1R will prioritize to produce the eumelarine, which will lead to a dark black hairs. But when the MC1R gene came to mutate, then it will shift to produce the phenylalanine, which tend to lead to the red hairs. And also, you may think this mutation is came to the recent years, but what the fact is that the mutation is all originated from the ancient Netherlands, not the frequency. That one is the ancient Netherlands. Yeah, this one. Okay, next I'm going to the Minecraft world again to use some like the easy redstone technology to show the directly the the pigment, the mix of the pigment lead to the different color of the hairstyles. Now let's get into the Minecraft world. As we've mentioned that there are two mainly pigments in to depend the color of our hairs, which is the eumelanin and the phenylalanine. And just deep in our hair fossils, the melanocytosis act like biological 3D printers. And these two pigment types, they mix together and have the different ratio so that they can have the different colors. And for our human, we only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 natural colors for us. One is the golden color, and the other is the black one. And we also have the red one, which is the same as the Prince Harry. Also have the brown one. Also have the white one. So let's start the redstone technology in the Minecraft that I made. First one, you can see if the eumelanins and the phenylalanine both have the very few of those two pigments, then the color of the hair will become the golden one. What about the black one? That is, you can see the eumelanin contains in the human body is much more than the phenylalanine, so that the color of our hair will show as like the dark and black hair of it. So as we know from this, it is easy to know what will contribute to the other's color of the hair. Like you can the red hair, of course, that means the pheomelanin is much more than the eumelanin. So the hair color will shown as the red one and the brown one, and the different depths of the brown, of course, depends on the different ratio of the eumelanin and the pheomelanin. So just think it as a biological cocktail recipes. And what about white one? White ones means nothing pigment at all, and it will be the pure white one. We all know that the red hair is very, very special and very, very rare in the world. I mean, the natural red hairs. Because the red hair is faced many, many challenges through the histories. Like in the biologically, the red hairs has the pale skin that will absorb the UV 25% faster. That may lead them to have 300% more risk to have the sunburn than the others. And also, in the medieval Europeans, they demonstrate red hats as witches or vampires. So through these stereotypes and they believe they will have the bad symbols like this. They see the red hair is as a witch here, so what will they do? They will just doing the things like what I'm doing, using the burn to burn the witches up, or using the TNT to bomb it up. So it's kind of like the miracles that the red hair gene is still existing on the world now. So that is made me to think about it, about our hairs. Like I just think our hairs isn't just a style or just like a different special colors. It's like a living fossils that record reading in genes and shaped by evolution and customized by our ancestors' survival stories. It's more likely some treasure that our ancestors that stayed for us, that gave us. So that's all what I want to talk about today. Thank you for watching. See you next time.